As president of ESPN, John Skipper was among the most important people in sports. He dropped billions of dollars on professional leagues and college conferences to broadcast their games. He dictated when and how we watched and talked about them. And then, suddenly, he walked away. Skipper, 62, abruptly resigned from his throne on Monday, citing a substance addiction that he said he had for many years, though even co-workers and confidants said they hadn't known about it. The resignation stunned them and left the network without a frontman for the makeover that Skipper and his boss, Robert Iger, Disney's chief executive, had spent the past several months engineering. Skipper was an unlikely character for his lofty post. He has a master's degree in English literature and remains a voracious reader who loves the written word. His soft Southern drawl and affable manner betrayed his North Carolina roots and made him a beloved figure inside a giant media company, often portrayed as slick and soulless by outsiders. Skipper cut a wide swath through ESPN, negotiating billion-dollar deals and meddling with copy for the magazine from hour to hour. In a large newsroom of hard-nosed reporters he occasionally socialized with, he didn't have a reputation for partying or erratic behavior. The suddenness of his resignation and the totality of it have been met with bemusement and skepticism. Why not take a leave of absence, enter a rehabilitation program and return to the most powerful position in American sports business and a multimillion-dollar salary in a few months? Heightening the mystery, the resignation came on the heels of a whirlwind week in which a buoyant and energetic Skipper rallied his troops and assured broadcast partners that after a bumpy year, ESPN would retain its position as sports broadcasting's dominant power. Forget the cord cutters and critics who have scuffed up ESPN over the past year over issues like the network's colossal payments for NBA rights and its projecting a liberal bias among on-air personalities. That was the message Skipper delivered on December 13 to nearly 500 employees at a staff meeting at ESPN's headquarters in Bristol, Conn. Kevin Merida, a senior vice president for ESPN and editor-in-chief of The Undefeated, an ESPN website, was part of the program and sat next to Skipper. He said it was a galvanizing moment that many had come to expect from the network's president. "It was a really great day," Merida said. "You looked out and saw all that talent in the room, and John was being John." Like everyone else interviewed for this article, Merida said he had no idea that Skipper, who was emailing people over the weekend about coming business and had meetings scheduled for Monday, would resign. "He has a rare combination that you don't often see of being admired for his leadership and beloved for his humanity," Merida said. Skipper was the architect of ESPN's must-see TV strategy. He used some $600 million that ESPN collects every month in subscriber fees to build a moat between the network and competitors by paying handsomely for exclusive broadcast rights to live events. He engineered a 9-year, $12 billion deal with the NBA.